I'm sure you can hear that wind blowing pretty hard now. It's pretty ferocious. This is Birdman 316. We are back out here with a transmitter. Wait a minute. Hey now, wait. Oh, there it is. There it is. Looking for the truck too. We got the X8C 2S lipo in there now. Now I watched a video on how to program it for different speed settings as far as like the profiles. I have it profile number 2, which is forward only 100%, no reverse for racing. And there's another step you're supposed to do to program it for the lipo cutoff, for the lipo and off. And I forgot how to do that, so we're not going to run it for too long. We're not going to kill that battery down. We're just going to get in a few good hits, and we're going to go back to the computer and we're going to watch those videos again, and I'm going to try it and make sure I get this right, because we don't want to run this thing too long with the light being red. It's supposed to be green for the lipo cutoff. Right now it doesn't have any cutoff at all, and if I was to run this thing and run it, that means the lipo is probably going to be overexerted and it's going to start puffing out like a pregnant goldfish, and things wouldn't be very good for that battery. Or the truck could, bad things can happen. Enough of my jibber jabbering. Let's go down this way towards this hump. You got more power now. That's right. Oh yeah, it's a whole lot better. Even than that 2400 NICAD that was in there that died very early. But like I said, the battery was very old, and its lifespan was probably shortened by sitting around too long and age, everything like that. Oh, that's a whole lot better. Okay, let's hit this jump, see what happens. Get down here where you guys can see it real good, and where I can see it real good. That was a whole lot better than the last time. I don't have to get a running start this time. I can just creep uphill like this. Oh, I hope you saw that. I hope you saw that. That was cool. Oh, and this is where they, let me bring it over here so to you. I have a 16-tooth pinion gear on here. With the 87-tooth spur gear that came on the truck. Oh, nice slap wheelie. It's got more power than it used to have. Jumps a little higher too. And you can see that suspension working even better now that it can actually jump instead of just hop. Ah, I messed that one up. That was my mess up. Ooh, landed on the back. You can hear that wind just howling. Wow, I was just barely on the jump and I hit it. Oh, that was pretty cool. Hit that little side jump, and this thing's got some more power now, but even with the 12-turn type motor sitting here, it's still a mild motor compared to most modified motors, even brushless. Up. Let me check his motor temperature and make sure it's not running hot. Always check that motor temperature. Make sure everything's good and blow any... Wow. I got my thumb on the motor, you can... right there. And this motor's barely warm, which is a good sign. Which technically, I could probably go up to a 17 tooth spur, get my pinion gear. But I like my monster truck's gear nice and low so they have bottom end torque. Like I said, we're not going to be out here all day running on this battery here because, pretty cool. Oh, I used my tailgate for a shovel here. Here we go, check this out. Now that's how a monster truck's supposed to jump up. But like I was saying, I had one time several years ago. Had a 12 turn double in it, had a LRP speed control. And it was actually faster than this. It had a nickel metal NICAD or something in it. But that was back in the day. Just imagine that same motor on this battery here. That was pretty cool. Oh! I hope you saw that. I hope this camera's picking all this up. It's very tempting to be out here for a long time with this thing, but you know how lipos are if they oh wow, that was... What happened was I was riding on the back wheels and I hit that bump right there and it brought the front end down. But it's all good, we'll do it again. Oh, that's pretty cool from the other side. Used to, it couldn't even do that. With that 27 turn Saturn stock motor. See how I just hit that hump and it brought the back end over? Brought it back on its tires. This thing's a lot more fun now. Oh, that was... I hope you saw that. I hope this camera picked that up. If it didn't pick it up, we're in big trouble because this is the only other battery pack I have for this truck today. I hope this camera's picking this up. I'm trying to keep his antenna down out of the way, but it's kind of tough to do. Woo! Just about ran over my knee there. It does have brakes. That's how I have the profile set up in mode 2, which is 100% throttle, no brake. Then bring it over here and check his motor again. Check his motor again. Put your thumb on it like this. That is amazing. And I do have some garbage in the axle. Let me get this garbage out of this axle real quick. That can bog it down. Too much junk in the axle there. There we go. Junk is out of the axle and we are ready for some more action. Oh, did a Bigfoot, did a Bigfoot, did a Bigfoot. Yeah, we got some company coming along. This thing's got lots more power than it used to have. A whole lot more power than it used to have. You probably saw the battery strap underneath there. I'm not having to run out as much as to get a far head start, you know, because I can just come right up on the jump and hit it, and it just got the low end power just to do like monster trucks are supposed to, like whoop, you know, like Gravedigger and Bigfoot, all the big boys, you know. Oh wow! Well, I knocked all that dirt off the back of the body that was on there. some donuts. Let me get over here where you can see it. Bend it on my knees. And my knees got used to being all crouched down. A little bit tough to get up there. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do some donuts. We're gonna call this one because we don't want to run this battery down too far. Because like I said, it's in the red light, meaning there's no lipo cutoff. And if you drain a lipo down too far, it's not like a nickel metal or a NiCad. You can drain them down where the truck won't hardly move and it won't really hurt it. But the lipo, yeah, you don't do that to a lipo. You'd be paying big time. Here we go. We're gonna get some close-up shots and some speed passes and all. The front end is pushing because the tires are hard compound and it pushes. Because, you know, the front end's light, the tires are. Which makes it a lot of fun, though. About knocked myself over. Let's hit this one more time. We're going to hit the jump a couple more times. We're going to call it. Because we don't want this battery to, you know, get too low and get messed up and all that bad stuff. So we're going to hit the jump a couple more good times and then we're going to call it a fun stampede flying session. Here we go, here we go. We're coming along. Oh, got a little loose there. So I had to go as far, check it out. Woo! One more hit, one more good hit, we're gonna call it. Oh, one more, one more, one more. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, let's take it in. Because like I said, that the green light needs to be on for the lipo cutoff to work on this speed control. And being that the green light is not on, we're not going to take any chances of hurting this battery. So, I had to do that one more time. This thing's got so much power now. For the Titan 12-turn motor, and this thing, it doesn't weigh nowhere near. It's got a little bit of a brake, but not much. I don't really like a whole lot of brake. But anyway, we are being good. We're going to cut this thing off and shut it down. I'm going to take his body off and show you guys right quick. I'll show you how the battery goes in, and all that beating and banging shouldn't have knocked this battery loose. There it is, still sitting right there. The battery's barely warm. You notice that red light right there? Right there. That light's supposed to be green for lipos so it can do the cutoff. And thankfully the battery is not even warm. Just a barely bit warm. The motor is a little warm, but like I said, we're going to cut it. We're going to go ahead and pull the plug, cut it, and cut this off. Always cut this on first and cut this off last. Because if you have to cut that on, if it caught a frequency somewhere, it can go away from here. It's done that on me before. I had a runoff. I had a runway one time. That's back in the day of my Nitro Hawk. That was my very first vehicle. It was a Traxxas Nitro Hawk. I got some dust and stuff to clean up, but anyway, this truck has got some more power now. That's awesome. It's not quite as powerful as it used to be as the one I used to have a long time ago, but I'm gonna keep on keeping on, working on it. Maybe I can get that power. And I keep adding power and we'll tear that transmission up because the transmission has plastic gears in there. I need to keep that in mind, guys. Okay, this has been a nice stampede flying session. Cartwheel, bounce around, flip, roll over, whatever like that. But anyway, this is Birdman 316, and you guys have a wonderful Christmas all around the world. And with that said, sayonara.